So you're a little bit lower today. TikTok fam is just there. It's cool. It's chilling. Anyway, this cycle, what's coming up is you will be nurturing a lot of the connections that I was talking about in my last video. If you've not seen it, definitely go check it out because it wasn't just for that cycle or that week. It is like an extended type of energy. And similarly to what I'm about to get into with this video, these connections that you may have come across over the past cycle or so, you will begin to nurture it from this point onwards. So, welcome everybody. Anyway, my name is Cletus Leo. If you're not, then welcome. The astrology I like to focus on, if you are new, is I look at the actual visible sky. So, point being, on the 22nd, I'll put that, yeah, on the 22nd, the sun would have been in Gemini, but the sun isn't in Gemini right now. On what date is it? The 19th of June. It's not there. No, it's the 20th. It's basically moving into Gemini tomorrow, and that's when Gemini season truly starts. So I look at the visible sky. The actual sun that you see outside will be moving into the constellation of Gemini tomorrow. And that's when Gemini season starts. So if you did see my last video, I was talking a lot about this Gemini energy coming in anyway. A lot of this Gemini energy. And as we move through this next cycle, we will begin to nurture these connections, these possible connections that came through. So, what I really want you to do is deep your life, analyze your life. What connections, communications, thoughts, ideas, what came to you last cycle, last week? I'm trying to remove the word week from my vocabulary, but what came up for you in the past cycle? What was you thinking? Who did you talk to? Was there new ideas and things of that nature? Whatever came up for you, we are going to be nurturing that connection from this point on. So, for those who are new, we're going to go into the transits that's happening for this cycle. So, as you can see, we are in June. This calendar is available. There's 10% off if you'd like it. But we're moving into where are we? We've only got a few transits happening coming up, as you can see, TikTok and YouTube. We've got two transits, and the rest are the moon. So we'll leave that there. We have on the 25th, we have our Mercury going into Cancer. And then on the 28th, we have our Venus moving into Taurus. So, what does this mean? In the last video, which I don't say, I go and watch my last video. If you're on TikTok, the whole video is posted on YouTube, so you can go see it. TikTok fan. Confirmation cough. But anyway, oh gosh. I need to take a little sip. That was a horrible cough there. Wait there. So, Mercury was in Gemini. Not only Mercury, but we had a lot of this Gemini energy, which I picked up on. Mercury right now is in Gemini before it moves to Cancer, but we also had Jupiter in Gemini, and the Sun will be in Gemini from tomorrow. So this Gemini energy is picking up of communication, fast thoughts, ideas, moving quite quickly, quite swiftly, but also having to choose that Gemini being like this, it can be back and forth. There's going to be a lot of options moving quite quickly. This possibly had already come up for you if it was a connection, communication, or anything of that nature. Even a thought. You might have had a thought, an idea where you're having to really choose which is going to be best for you. So just reflect on your life on that part. Yeah, we'll be moving when it comes to our Mercury, we're moving from this Gemini energy, we're moving into the Cancer energy while still keeping that Gemini energy there. So as I said, it's going to be it's not like, oh, this is happening this cycle and then that's it. it started there, the energy started, and they will begin to grow and flow. So Jupiter and the Sun will keep this Gemini energy activated, moving from Mercury. Mercury ignited it, okay? It ignited it, it got it going, it got your thoughts going, it got your energy exchange going, your ideas, communication with whoever that could be. It got it going, Mercury did. Jupiter and the Sun will continue that. Okay, it's gonna keep it continued. What happened there with the camera on YouTube? But anyway, Mercury, I mean, Jupiter and the Sun is going to continue what Mercury ignited. So, deep what happened to you last cycle, last week, deep that. Who did you talk to? What came up for you? What thoughts happened? Because that is going to amplify. And as the Sun and Jupiter is going to amplify this Gemini energy, Mercury, your energy exchange, is moving into Cancer. So what does this mean? If you don't know, Mercury is the umbrella term. It is the energy exchange. It's how you exchange your energy ultimately. This is your thought process, what you think, how you speak, how you communicate with others, whether verbally, through text, through computer, whatever that could be. It's also monetary exchange as well. So just deep that. And it's moving into Cancer. Cancer is, it fuels the fourth house, so it's a lot around home and family, things that are important to you. Cancer has this soft interior, so it's very soft, it's very nurturing, as it's fueled by the moon, full of intuition and deep things of that nature. Confirmation burp. Yet it also, being the crab, it has the hard shell to protect itself. Okay, so what this is telling me is that we're moving from this potential indecisiveness, potential indecisiveness of an influx of ideas, an influx of communication, and things of that nature. And you are now deciding, you're recognizing which part or what is actually worth me nurturing. You will nurture it, you will grow it when it comes to how you are choosing to exchange your energy, as the Sun and Jupiter will be there to still amplify this Gemini energy quite potently. You're still going to get a lot of communication, a lot of ideas, fast thinking, and things of that nature. And Gemini is just only going, I mean, Jupiter is only going to expand this Gemini energy. As it's being expanded, and as the Sun, your ego, will be operating through that Gemini lens, Mercury, how you choose how you choose to exchange your energy will be focused on what I am going to grow and nurture. So within all this fast communication, these fast, swift ideas popping up, how you choose to exchange your energy with Mercury, you will be able to decipher through all of these quick messages, fast messages coming in. You'll be able to decipher what you need to keep outside, protect yourself, boundaries. Has boundaries come up for you? But how you choose to protect yourself, you don't need it in your life. Um, and what you want to grow and nurture. Do you want to grow this connection? Do you want to grow this thought, this idea that has come into your head? So just deep all of that, deep all of that. The next transit on the 28th, the last day of the cycle, being June the 28th, Saturday, Saturn's day, Venus moves into Taurus. So what is this telling me? And we'll synchronize it all together. So Venus represents your material values. It's what you find valuable in the material reality, which makes you want to use your six senses to interact with that thing in your hologram. That is Venus. Yes, it does cover love and money, but that is also just part of the material reality. Venus is also your receptive mode. It's how you receive. Being the feminine, one of the feminine energies is literally how you can open up and receive. And essentially, you're receiving the data into your toroidal field so you can interact with that data, if we want to put it on a deeper level. It's moving into Taurus. Venus is super happy in Taurus. Why? Because it fuels Taurus. Venus fuels Taurus anyway. Taurus is literally the toroidal field. We have the whole, it looks like, if I look at the symbol here, YouTube fam, yes, you can see it, YouTube. It is literally the toroidal field. Everything is in the names, everything is in the language that we speak. It's the toroidal field. So Venus is happy here. The toroidal field is it's our existence. The Taurus being fuel in the second house as well, covering material things. So it literally represents the toroidal field, using your six senses to interact with that thing because you find it valuable. So what is this telling me? When it comes to what you find valuable with your senses, you will be quite magnetic from this point onward. You'll be quite magnetic. You will attract things into your reality, and you will use your senses to interact with it. So this also goes back to all of this Gemini energy that I've been talking about. Jupiter being expanding you in this Gemini energy, a lot of communication, fast ideas. Jupiter's going to amplify that. Okay, the sun, your ego will be operating through that lens of this Gemini energy. Mercury will then know which one or what type of connections, what type of energies am I going to nurture and grow. Yeah. And then Venus, as you're nurturing and growing things, these connections are just amplifying. You know which one you want to nurture and grow. Venus then comes in, you recognize what is valuable, and you will use your senses to then interact with that said valuable thing. You will draw these experiences into your toroidal field. From the connections that came in as Jupiter's expanding, you're operating through that ego. These things are then being drawn into your toroidal field for you to then experience that in your reality. So it goes back to what I was saying in my last video. Again, TikTok people, the whole video of last cycle is posted on my YouTube. It's all on my page. But ultimately, I'm saying what's coming through, be picky with the connections that have possibly even popped up from last week, last cycle. Be picky with it, because you need to know what you want to truly grow and nurture. You need to know what you actually want to draw into your toroidal field at this point from the connections that possibly came up for you. As I says, these are flowing energies. So if it hasn't happened for you yet, or these ideas haven't popped up for you yet, they could be well on its way, as we've still got a lot of Gemini energy, and it's not done yet because other luminaries will move into it as well. So be careful what you're choosing is what I'm going to say. Just be careful on what you are choosing. It's not going to be the longest of videos because I've got a pizza and I want to eat the pizza. But anyway, it's still cooking. We're going to move on to the moon phases to see how our emotions, our energy emotion will be moving us as all of these technologies are working within us as well. So we're starting the moon in Aries on the 22nd of June 2025. The moon will be in Aries. Later that day, the moon will move into Taurus. Again, amplifying this Taurian energy. And this is why I love the sky and I love observing the sky, because it literally moves in synchronicities and it makes sense. You see how Venus moves into Taurus? We have our moon touching into Taurus before that, prior. So our emotions, our energy in motion is moving us in this toroid field type of energy at the beginning of the cycle anyway, before Venus then comes in. So you're going to, the actions you take, the way you move your energy will slowly start to bring in this toroidal not toroidal vibes. You will be attracting things into your toroidal field the way your energy begins to move you at the beginning of this cycle. So again, deep it. What type of moon are we in? Ah, okay. So TikTok fam, can you see on the 25th, we're going to have a new moon in Gemini. YouTube fam, on the 25th, we're going to have a new moon in Gemini. The same day, confirmation but that Mercury moves into Cancer. So moving as we're going in, we're transitioning into this new moon. When it's a new moon, your emotions, your energy is moved more based on logic and reason. It's more rational. Um, so our emotions will be moving that way. You probably won't be so fueled by just, oh gosh, I feel this way, so I'm gonna go and do it. That's possibly not gonna happen. You may be thinking logically. So if things were a lot last cycle, if you were getting, I just have to be very careful on TikTok. So I need to say this for entertainment purposes only, TikTok. All right. So um whatever came up for you last cycle, whatever that was for you, whatever communications and things that came up, your emotions may have been moving you a bit more just like, yeah, I feel this way, so I'm kind of just gonna do it, and things of that nature. However, this Gemini energy can be very indecisive, back and forth until you truly know. And with our emotions moving in this new moon energy, new moon, okay, new moon, with our emotions moving us in this new moon energy, we may truly reflect back on uh conversations, thoughts, and things that have happened last cycle. So just keep that in mind, and you will be moving more logically, rationally. Can I really do this idea that has popped into my head, even though it sounds like an amazing idea? Can I do it or can I not? Yes, it does seem possible, but how can I possibly do it? Or no, it doesn't seem possible. Let me go back to the drawing board. So things like that may come up because our emotions will be moving more logically in this new moon in Gemini. And the fact again that it is this Gemini energy, as I have been talking about, Jupiter in Gemini, the sun in Gemini, Mercury was in Gemini. This Mercury energy gave us a little taste. And as our emotions are tapping into this toroidal field, tapping into like, what do I want to draw into me, into my toroidal field, so I can then experience it. We are going to have our full new moon, no moon, as I like to call it, in Gemini. So it's just going to amplify what Jupiter is ready to expand and how your ego is operating and viewing your reality. Grand afternoon, love. Thank you for joining me. So that's basically what I'm seeing. Your emotions will move you very logically. If anything felt quite confusing for you, again, that Gemini energy, indecisiveness, like, I don't know, this idea came to me, or someone came to me and brought this idea, this opportunity, and you're really sitting and thinking about it, your emotions will move you in this very logical way from the on the 25th and beyond. It will start to activate around that time. Can I logically do it? Is this connection worth it? Should I continue it on? Is this person or communication, will it benefit my business or relationship, depending on whatever connection it was that came for you? So do keep that in mind. And as we move, what date? On the 27th, oh, I didn't write this very well. We do have a moon going into Cancer. So again, I love the synchronicity of the sky, of nature. We are, as our Mercury touches into Cancer, our energy exchange, how we're exchanging energy, it will be a lot on nurturing. What am I going to grow and nurture? What do I need to protect myself from? And as we move into the 27th, we'll probably make some of these, we'll exchange energy in a way that's nurturing on what you've chosen. And then our emotions, your emotion will will move you in that way. Your energy will move you. You'll have strong feelings about shit. Yeah, let me actually nurture this. Let me go into it deeper or deeply. What do I truly need to get rid of? So again, it's not like because Mercury is on there on the 25th, it's not like it's going to start just like that straight away. These energies come together, they work together. It's a phasing in and out. So you may get glimpses coming up, but as our emotions, the moon moves into Gemini, no, Cancer, sorry, it's going to amplify that nurturing aspect more, all being whilst Jupiter and the Sun is still in this Gemini energy. Still in this Gemini energy of fast communication, fast ideas, and things of that nature. But now your energy is also moving in a direction to know which of these quick energies coming in am I going to nurture and grow. So do keep that in mind. And then on the 28th, we have our moon going into Leo. So what is this telling me? This is basically telling me that when our moon goes into Leo, as again, you're operating through this Gemini lens, you're being expanded, yet you're in this nurturing type of phase. Then our Venus activates, being in Taurus, you know, or your things are being attracted into your toroidal field. You now know our emotions will be moving in this Leo energy. Leo is being the second fire sign. It all comes from the heart. So if you fully get passionate about something at the end of this cycle, just deep it, trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself if you get hella passionate about something, because it's coming directly from the heart. And this passion that you have will build up your confidence, and it all synchronizes because you know what you want to grow and nurture. You know what you find valuable that you want to attract into your toroidal field at this point. You know this. So in knowing this, your emotions, your energy is moving you in this bold and confident way, knowing like, shit, this is my passion, or this is what I love, or yes, this connection will grow whatever I'm about. And you'll then begin to move so confidently. So that is basically what I'm seeing with this transit. I'm starting to smell my pizza. We're gonna just get through this quick. I know more people are joining me on YouTube now. If you have missed it, I feel this is quite a potent message. The whole video will be there. You can always look back on it. But let's clarify with some tarot. I really hope I don't burn my pizza. How long have I been on? 23 minutes. I probably will burn the pizza. But what is going on with the collective for this cycle? We have fully entered, or tomorrow we will have our summer solstice officially. What's coming for the collective as we enter into the summer solstice? With all of these potential new ideas or new connections, that was kind of like a, no, that didn't come out properly. Let's see, how's everyone doing there while I shuffle these? Have you had a wonderful, nice few hot days in the sun? I did have the pool out. But all of this stuff that's coming in is really going to be building up your foundation for the next like 2 decades of your life. So I will say do deep the connections that came up for you from last week, last cycle, and they may even come up now. What flipped up? 3 of Wands. I don't know what that's about. Can we clarify? Just deep the connections, deep the ideas, because you've done something this cycle just gone that is going to be part of your foundation. That was a flip, but not a flip. You've done something. What have you done? Oh gosh. I quickly saw the magician, but it didn't pop out. Not the best at tarot pulling. What's that? Notification from X. Come on, what is the message? Is it just the Three of Wands? I saw the Ten of Pentacles. Is anything coming out or no? I think it's just this. Nine of Pentacles and Three of Wands. What does that mean? Tarot book. Nine of Pentacles. It was at the top of the deck, so that's the one I'm taking because nothing else is coming out. So maybe that's the only message that is needed. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands. We'll do the Three of Wands first because that came out first. Okay, so you've got some exploration coming through. You've got some foresight. You're starting a new journey. You see that TikTok fam, YouTube fam? You're starting a new journey, seeking the truth, looking for something different, visionary ideas, seeing how best to act. Do you see? Like sometimes, don't get me wrong, I could still be skeptical about tarot at times, but with everything I'm talking about, is basically on point. You're seeing how best to act, the nurturing energy when it comes to Mercury. You're knowing, you're really observing, how am I going to exchange this? How am I going to exchange this energy? I want to only exchange energy on things that I am nurturing, that I am growing. Loads of ideas would have been coming up because Gemini, right now as we speak, is in no, Mercury right now is in Gemini. So our Mercury technology is still there right now, but as we move into next cycle, it's moving into Cancer. So connections and things may still happen over the next few days. So do keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. But as we then move and this Cancer energy starts to come in, you're seeing really how best to act. What can I nurture? What can I grow? You're getting visionary ideas, and I did done say that in my last video. Visionary ideas are coming through different communications, and could be with anyone or literally just the thoughts in your head. Jupiter is amplifying that, it's expanding that, and right now from tomorrow basically your ego will be operating through this Gemini energy. So a lot of ideas may still be coming up and things of that nature. But you're ready to explore and you're going to start a new journey with whatever communication or idea has come into your head or you've experienced over the past cycle, and that may still come in while Jupiter is in Gemini and the Sun is in Gemini. So don't sleep on your energy exchanges. And we're going to bring that quite micro, because truthfully, even this right now, what you are watching is an energy exchange. You are exchanging your energy in this way. So deep it on that level through all aspects in your life, in your day-to-day. Deep the exchanges that you have. Okay, because from it could be from all of them, some of them, or just one of them, but something, you're gonna get these visionary ideas and you're gonna be exploring new things and seeing how best to act in that when this Cancer energy comes in. And then of course with the Nine of Pentacles, like monetary gain is coming through this, through whatever connection or idea that is coming into your head, or an idea someone potentially gives you. You're going to feel accomplished, and underneath that is death. You're having a death and rebirth. You're having a death and rebirth, like, for sure. You're letting go of certain things. You're renewing. You're entering into this new toroidal field. You're attracting new things into your toroidal field, so the old has to go. From these new ideas, accomplishment and self-reliance having a comfortable lifestyle, enjoying the finer things in life, being responsible, having an inner sense of security, financial or material resourcefulness. So this is telling me confirmation, but you're going to get whatever is needed for your journey will be there and will be provided for you. You don't need to worry about that at all. Okay, YouTube fam, TikTok fam, you don't need to worry about it at all. It's going to be provided. um oh, thank you. You're able to explain things very well. Thank you so much. I just allow the energy to flow. And do you want to know why? Again, it's knowing my own personal code, because for my Mercury is at zero degree of Taurus. So like, not in a, and not in a, how can I put it? I don't want to sound like boastful in any way, but the way I do communicate when I am connected, it's not all the time, because sometimes you go be saying some silly things. It does come directly from 0 point energy. um so anyway, shit, what was I saying? Basically, something is, you don't have to worry about, you don't have to worry. What you need on your journey is going to come to you. You're going to be able to enjoy life, the resources you need to move forward and to move on. You're going to be able to do that. And it is going to come from whatever idea or whatever connection, whatever energy exchange you have, with the recognition of knowing which one you are going to grow and nurture, which ones or which types of energies you're truly going to allow into your toroidal field. And as you know that, you'll move confidently with this Leo lion energy. You're going to move confidently with that I am that I am type of energy, type of vibe. So yeah, shite. Basically, just trust yourself. Just trust yourself. And where are we now? Take a deep breath with me. Coming back to the present moment, definitely trust yourself from the next cycle, from the 22nd to the 28th. But coming back to the present moment, the moon right now is in Pisces as we speak right now. Check for yourself. I always say, don't believe me, even as I'm saying, like, the sun is moving into Gemini tomorrow. A lot of people say it's already Gemini season. Don't believe me. Do not believe anything. Just go and see for yourself. As I do look at the actual sky. So the sun you see when it rises tomorrow will literally be entering into Gemini. But yeah, the moon right now is in Pisces. So our emotions are moving us in this very reflective way. Very reflective. So if past things do come up and you start to reflect back on it, just trust yourself. Our emotions, our energies in the waters. The waters connected to everything. You're kind of like back in the womb. Which energies do you want to operate on and vibrate on? Which energies do you want to entertain? Which energies do you not? Which frequency wavelength do you want to be on? So if past things do come up, allow them to come up, allow them to flow through if you need to, and attune yourself to the frequencies you're ready to operate on. Is what I'll say. If you want to, if you want to, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. And as I go deep into this stuff, I always say, trust yourself, because even though I love astrology, I love looking at the sky, you go forget, like on a day-to-day thing, I forget. I don't sit there and I'm like, oh yes, the sun is here today. Like when I wake up, I'm not like, the sun's here or the moon's here or Venus is here, let me do this. You girl don't know. I get up and I do what I need to do and then I come back and then I'll reflect. So don't let this become your life. Tap into it when you wish. It's a tool. Use a tool. Don't let a tool use you. I say that all the time. I say it all the time. But yeah. And of course, the sun will be entering Gemini tomorrow, but I've spoke about that a lot. So ultimately, people, do trust yourself. When I do these videos on TikTok and on YouTube, I do want to offer like a mini birth chart reading. if anyone does want one, not right now, I'm saying not right now because I want to eat a pizza, I'm not gonna lie. But I do want to offer a mini birth chart reading. I did it like last Thursday, I think, and it was super fun. So I am happy to do that, and I'd like to do that. And then you can get a glimpse into my readings because I've done loads of readings, but I do keep them private, and I'm blown away by the feedback that I get, the reviews that I get. I am blown away, but I do keep it private on my YouTube, and it's just a link that you have, and you can go back to it whenever you wish. If you do want to see an example, I've done one Bitcoin and XRP on my YouTube, so just check that out if you're interested in that anyway. But thank you for your support. Thank you for joining me. If you'd like to support in any other way, a like on the video would be amazing. It would help a lot. And even a share, even if you don't share it with anyone, just clicking the share button and copying the link does wonders anyway. And if you'd like to support in any other way, you can grab the calendar. It is available. I know we are in June, but this calendar literally started in May, as it does follow the zodiac cycle, and it finishes in March 2026, as you can see. So there is 10% off. You just type in Lumin 10 at checkout like this. LUMIN 10. 10 at the end. Just type that in at checkout and you can grab 10% off. This is physical, but there's digital copies as well. And it's instant download if you get the digital copy. So feel free to grab that. For TikTok, it's on my link, and for YouTube, it's on my link as well. You would be happy to put your birthday and time down if you wanted to do yours. Shall we do it quickly? Give me 5 seconds to check the pizza. I don't want it to burn. Wait there. You can still hear me, I'm talking. And I've got a burnt pizza, sadly. Sadly, it's burnt, but it needs to cool down. So I can still eat. I like crispy pizzas. Okay. Where's my laptop? No, I'll just do it on the phone. I'm gonna do it on the phone. If you want to type in, I'll do it quickly. So what you need to do, I only look at 3 placements, okay? Just for the tester reading. I just look at 3 placements. So you've got either your rising sign, but you can only do your rising sign if you know the time you were born. So rising sign or sun or moon, Mercury, Venus. You know what? It's all these on the back of the calendar. So again, this is it's a learning calendar. So if you don't know, we've got all the symbols right here. As you can see. So even if you don't know astrology, you can learn it. So either your sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto, Lilith, Chiron, Fortune, or Child. So you can pick 1 of 3 of those. But in the birth chart reading, I look at all of them, and I also look at your birth card of illumination as well as a touch on your numerology, and we synchronize it all together. So yeah, pick 3 out of those, but only your rising sign if you know the time you were born. So you can do that. I just reminded you about the pizza. But don't burn it don't burn it like me, because it's crisp, but I'm still gonna eat it though. Still gonna eat it. It's basically how Cyan likes her pizza, but a little bit crispier. Yeah. So I was a little bit of silence. If you did want it, but my pizza is kind of cooking. I mean, it's cooling down. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna pour myself a little bit. I can't show this on TikTok because TikTok be TikToking. Okay, it's on this side. I have to be so careful on TikTok. So TikTok for entertainment purposes only. All right, all right. I'm not real. I'm AI. I'm artificial intelligence. But yeah. Oh gosh, 40 minutes. So yes, people, what's happening next cycle? Is it busy? I swear I miss doing no. Gosh, next cycle it's July, people. Ah, and we're getting 2 more retrogrades. Fascinating. Fascinating. Yeah. So stay tuned for I tried to do this video last night, but I was super tired. So that's basically my aim. It's every Thursday night for the cycle for the next cycle, next week. But if I don't do it Thursday, then I'll be there on the Friday night and we'll cover it. I know Sundays might be best to go through the whole cycle, but that Sundays is dedicated to crypto, so can't leave crypto out. I don't know if you're still here, but or are you contemplating out of which of the 13 placements you're gonna choose from? It's okay. There's no rush. I wish I could just cut the pizza right here. It's so crisp. Like it's really crisp. It's really crisp. I need to figure out a way where I can share my reviews as well for my readings because I'm often blown away. I don't know people. I don't know people. The people who come and have a reading, I don't know them. I've never seen them from Adam or Eve or John or Billy. So, and oftentimes they're like, wow, they're blown away. And it also blows me away because I'm like, rotted. I'm like, yeah, it's fascinating. But, oh, I'm tired. Yeah. So, is anyone on TikTok want like a mini reading? Mini reading. Not one of you, because one of you's got a whole video that has been sent to you already. I don't know if you've watched it. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Oh, on YouTube here, but I would. What would you like? What are you saying? Would you like a full reading? Is that what you'd like? Or a mini one? Or a mini one? Yeah, just tell me the 3 signs you'd like me to look at because I know people often say like, yeah, we'll look at just your sun, moon, and rising, which is absolutely fine. But sometimes I'm neurospicy. My brain just gets a little bored because everyone just does sun, moon, rising. What if you want to take a look at your Jupiter or your Chiron? You know what I mean? So this is where I'm like, choose one of the 13 or 14. Can you see them? It's shown backwards, but you want me to choose them? Okay. All right then. Send over your birth date. What's your birth date? And I'll pick 3 for you. I won't do rising. I won't do your rising, so I don't need your time. But if you can just let me know your birthday and which year, unless you wanted a rising, 24th of October. TikTok people, I'm going to use. I got dos fonas. Does fun us. I need you to tell me. I'm just going to look on the app quickly, but I hope it doesn't pause the video. It shouldn't. 1997. Oh, you're a little baby. You're a little baby, baby. Okay. All right. Real time. Let's change it. 1997. Probably should have done this on a laptop so TikTok can see as well, but it's fine. 997, 8 October the 24th and 340. So, let's take a look at TikTok. You still here? Did I pause TikTok or was I still there? Could you still hear me yapping? Do let me know if you still heard me yapping while I was doing that. So I'm gonna take a look at your. You want to see your fortune? Okay. We're gonna look at your Mercury. That's energy exchange, especially because we was talking a lot about Mercury today. We'll take a look at your Mercury. We'll take a look at your. I really want to do your child. I really want to do your inner child. So Mercury, inner child, and a last one. Mars is standing out to me. So Mercury, we'll do Mercury first. You know what? We're gonna check your sun because you being born when October, I can tell you now, your sun is a Virgo. The sun is in Virgo for the majority of October. What comes after Virgo? But you probably would have like grown up in your life seeing yourself as a Libra, possibly. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's take a look at your Mercury. And I just need to show you this right now, if you can see. If you can see on the other phone, right there is the sun. Can you see the sun? And it's in Virgo. So that's just me saying, like, straight away, you are a Virgo, but like mainstream tropical astrology probably was saying that you were a Libra, but you're in a Virgo. And your Mercury is right next to it. As you can see, oh no, 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 center, center, center. It's so awkward. But Mercury's right there. It says Libra. So that's telling me it's just moving from the Virgo constellation into Libra. So it's essentially picking up both of them. TikTok, I hope you're still here. Yeah. Can you people did you still hear me or did I pause for that moment? But anyway, your Mercury being your energetic exchange, how you exchange your energy, is sat pretty much on the cusp of Virgo and entering into the Libra energy. So you'll be picking up on both of them when it comes to your energy exchange. You can look at the Mercury technology when it comes to um, how you can, for entertainment purposes only, TikTok, monetize. There's best, I have to use my words very wisely on TikTok, but you can look at this Mercury energy when it comes to monetization. If you are a child, or not even a child, even as an adult, you can also look at this placement when it comes to how you're able to learn and retain information as well. So when I do birth chart readings for children, I do bring a lot of focus onto how they learn. Just keep that in mind if you want to. So basically what I'm seeing there is you're picking up the Virgo energies as well as the Libra energies. So channeling through the way you exchange your energy for one, At sometimes Virgo, as Virgo is an earth sign, it can be more slower moving pace. Virgo is known as the maiden. She, in the mythology, she wanted to give her love in the best way she possibly could. In doing that, this is why she looks at every angle possible. She leaves no stone unturned. She analyzes everything and things of that nature. I know some people, like, the connotation of Virgo can be, you can even say, like, a bit picky, or very analytical, or very critical. And that's because the Virgo energy looks at everything, every detail. It's amazing when it comes to research and studying and things of that nature. Um, but ultimately, it's knowing how you want to exchange your energy. So you'll be very observant when it comes to how you choose to communicate, even when it comes to how you um, give a monetary exchange. You'll be very careful. It may take you a while to decide how you want to give this energy, or it may take a while for you to truly act upon a thought that's been in your head, because you're heavily in thinking mode, and you'll be in thinking mode for a minute and a half. So that's a long time. But that's also okay, because the moment you've decided and you know, this is how I'm going to exchange my energy and give my energy, give my love, you know, because you've analyzed it thoroughly. Virgo covers the sixth house. It fuels the sixth house. So when it comes to energy exchange, or even your thought process, that it may have a lot to do around health as well. Health may be quite important to you, even if it just remains as a thought in your head or an idea before even acting out on it. That may be a big part for you. And as we are also getting the Libra energies, because it's at the foot of Virgo. So I'd say it's definitely more Virgo vibes, but Libra energies will be coming into it. Libra is about the Libra is about the balance. So again, when it comes to how you're exchanging your energy, you would communicate in a way where the aim would be to create balance in your entire relationships. You'd probably um if you have an energy exchange, a communication, and you feel it's not balanced, that would throw you off entirely. But you see, this is how the hologram likes to hologram. The hologram will bring situations or opportunities in your path which will be imbalanced, and the question is, how are you going to respond? How are you going to give your energy? I always say, when it comes to Libra, can you see here? When it comes to Libra, it is the scales. Yeah, it's the scales. It has the scales right there. And I always say, not every person needs to be on your scales. Like, sometimes you just need to throw people off the scale, like, quite literally. I say that you need to throw people off the scale, because that's how the hologram will bring in some energy exchanges for you. It will be imbalanced. Your idea would be to, like, how can I create balance? You will feel off if this energy exchange isn't balanced for you. um if it's not this idea that you've had in your mind in the ether, because this is also Libra, this air energy. You bring it from the mind, the ether, and it comes out into the plane of existence, into reality, and it gets weighed. Is it equal? Can it exist? And if it's not equal for you, it will throw you off, like, thoroughly. And again, it goes back into the Virgo energies of knowing who and how to exchange your energy with. This could even be education. Okay, so deep it. Monetary exchange, for entertainment purposes only, TikTok. Monetary exchange, like something around health, research, deep study, knowing thoroughly about it. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I feel I've spoken so long. I've gone in so deep. My readings aren't timed. I just let it flow, and oftentimes it goes like to an hour and a half and sometimes more. So let me not get too carried away. I do want to take a look at your Mars, if that's okay. You are crazy accurate. You see, that's interesting. It blows my mind all the time. And I don't know who you are. Thank you for joining me, but I don't know who you are. We're going to look at your Mars. So your Mars represents your natural drive and passion, okay? It's your natural drive and passion. So let's take a look at where and what that is. Center. Center for me. I need to show you. So can you see, where does it say Ophiuchus? That's Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer. That's fully in Ophiuchus. So yeah, oh gosh. So TikTok fam, I don't know if it cut out then, but this person's Mars is in Ophiuchus. So Mars representing your drive and your passion. It is that natural flame that is within you. Mars being like the god of war is that thing that's like, yeah, I'm going to get up and go. And it's that passion that is going to push you no matter what. Basically, that flame, that spark is very masculine. And as I spoke about Venus earlier, Venus is receptive, but Mars is giving. Okay, so this would be how you give, literally how you give. Oh, I have to do the jigsaw on TikTok before it cuts out. Yeah, done. So Mars is how you give your energy. It will be how you even like romantically, it will be how you give your love. Venus, you receive it. Mars, you give. So with it being in Ophiuchus, Ophiuchus is the serpent bearer. It is known as the healer and transmutator of energy. It is linked to magnesium on the periodic table. So, because your Mars is in Ophiuchus, I will say do make sure you are keeping up on your magnesium. It will be very important to you. I feel lack of magnesium in your body will physically slow you down as your Mars is in Ophiuchus. So, do make sure you're keeping up on your magnesium. Um, but Ophiuchus is a very important part in the zodiac cycle, but it's missed out in mainstream Western astrology. And I tell you, Ophiuchus, summer now, you can clearly see Ophiuchus in like a cloudy city. Like it's fully there. You see the moon passing through Ophiuchus when it's time. But Ophiuchus is good. When I say good, it's the healer. Do I have a tissue? It's the healer and transmutator of energy. So um when it comes to your drive and passion, you have this natural flame and spark within you that you want to heal and transmute energy, like quite simply. That may be this burning desire in you. Now, this healing and transformation can come in many forms. Ophiuchus fuels the eighth house along with Scorpio. So this eighth house energy is very taboo in nature. It's very taboo. So it's things not widely accepted by many people. So when it comes to this healing perspective, this healing lens, you may have this drive and passion to heal yourself and potentially others in a very taboo type of way, a way that's not quite widely accepted. Um, and the healing could be mentally, spiritually, physically, or anything of that nature. It could be all of them in one. So do keep that in mind. It will be interesting to know if you are interested in any other type of healing type of things, but your natural drive and passion is literally ready to, it wants to heal and transmute energy to literally raise the frequency to raise your frequency, to change your frequency, to operate on another level. Because you see, when it comes to Ophiuchus, they miss Ophiuchus in the zodiac cycle, which literally keeps us on a loop. It keeps us on a loop. Can you see? Because this Ophiuchus energy, as well as Cetus, we don't want to miss Cetus, but Cetus isn't in this right now. But the Ophiuchus energy, kind of think of snakes and ladders, because he's holding a snake, but instead the snake makes you go up instead of going down. The Ophiuchus energy allows you to, oh gosh, pen, are you gonna pen or not? The Ophiuchus energy allows you to spiral up and out instead of keeping you on this loop, because you need to heal and transmute in order to go around the spiral again. Not again, and to go around the spiral at a higher level or an expanded state of consciousness. So when it comes to your Mars, your natural drive and passion, you is healing and transmutating energy, quite literally changing the frequency you operate on in your existence. Yeah, the healing. So TikTok fam, they've said, yes, definitely, that would be a good description of me, to be honest. The healing resonates a lot. Fascinating. So I'm glad about that. I would like to take a look now at your inner child, if that's okay, as your last one. So, because child I find fascinating, it wanders everywhere around the sun center. Oh gosh, yeah. Your inner child center for me. I'll show you. Your inner child. This popped up for a reason, because I feel it's amplifying. It's just gone into Virgo. You can see it says child. I know it's backwards, but Child. It's in Virgo. Where is it in Virgo? Yeah, it's in Virgo. So this amplifies your Mercury. It also amplifies your sun. Oh, what happened? Is it on or is it off? Why is it saying unable to go live, but it's still live? Is it on? Yeah, it's still live. Sorry, TikTok, I won't do it as the last one. Yeah, so your inner child is sat in Virgo. So that just amplifies your sun, the lens that you operate through, your ego. It amplifies how you exchange your energy as well. Your, how can I put it? Trust in the way you exchange your energy when it comes to your Mercury technology. Trust in the thoughts, the ideas that come into your head. Trusting your ideas of even how to get this monetary gain based around health and healing. But in doing so, you look at all the details thoroughly. You do your research about it. All of that will be pleasing and co-creating with your inner child. Your inner child loves all the details. So if you are caught up on the details, trust yourself. If other people, if the hologram is just trying to create illusions like, oh, you're looking too deep into it, you're seeing it too deep, ignore them. You just trust yourself, because it is pleasing for your inner child, and you are co-creating with your inner child by being as deep and as analytical as you are. You are co-creating with your inner child, because it's sat right there in Virgo with how you operate through the sun, your ego, and how you communicate and exchange your energy with your Mercury. And with your Mars, your drive and passion being in Ophiuchus, there's a lot of healing and transformation that you want to do. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing with the glimpse of your birth chart. So yeah, I intend that brought some clarity. I do intend that brought some clarity for you. I always say when it comes to my birth chart readings, like all this astrology shite, as I say, it's just a tool. Use the tool, don't let the tool use you. If it ever gets to the point where you're too obsessed with the tool, throw the tool away. Throw the tool away. But oh gosh, they said you got like 100% accurately. And we've only touched on like 4 aspects of your birth chart. But yeah, ultimately, aim with all of these birth chart readings is for you to see yourself on more deeper levels so you can trust yourself more. Like that's literally it. See yourself on a deeper level so you can trust yourself more. Remember, it's a tool. It is a tool. So yes. That was fun. That was fun. Definitely, I do like that. Every Thursday or Friday, depending the day I join, it will be one of the days to go over the whole astrological story of the next cycle. I'll definitely do a mini birth chart reading for, like, ideally I'd like to get to a point, one on TikTok, one on YouTube. So we'll do it like that. Um yeah, I'm very, very much about the details. Self-employed. Oh, I'm currently on a healing journey from a head injury. Oh, wow. Everyone told me to cut out the deep research, but made a ton of progress. Bro, bro, you see, you see what I'm saying? And you see, as you said, many people um said to cut out the deep research. That's the hologramming. People, the hologram will do its best to create illusions to stop you from what you are literally, I say coded to do. It's in your codes, it's in your DNA. The hologram will create the biggest illusions to slow you down. And I always say, push through the illusion. And you've been doing it. So oh gosh, you see, I get blown away. I get blown away. That's really interesting. Thank you for sharing that, and thank you for trusting me to just choose random ones. It's like that's just what I was called to look at. So yeah, I'm mind blown. I love this, honestly. Oh no. I think that's probably it. TikTok has cut me off, unable to go live. Your live ended due to internet error. It's fine. Oh, oh gosh. Mr. RG was on here. Oh, this was wonderful though. 1 hour, 9 minutes. This was wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Make sure if anyone wants a snippet of their birth chart reading, make sure you come for the next video next Thursday. It should be on Thursday. There should be no reason not. If I make it Thursday, Friday. But I seem to be getting a bit more people on Friday. So do you think I should just make it on Friday instead? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But if anyone does want like a full reading where we look into all of the signs as well as your birth card of illumination, inner child, and touching on numerology, we synchronize it all together. Do let me know. Just holler at your girl. Make sure grab the calendar if you'd like. Digital or physical copies available. 10% off at checkout with Lumin 10 if you'd like it. Like I says, it literally finishes March 2026. So you're not late. You're not late. You're right on time. Um, your girl's been slow with the diary, but I'm gonna get it out. Life has been life in. I feel it would be so good to have all the transits there and you can just write what's happened to you on that day. And trust me, next year it will be out on time. Next year I'm trying to get organized. Pisces coding. But yeah, with that being said, Thank you for joining your girl. I've liked doing this. Thank you, Foxy. Honestly, thank you for trusting me with all of that. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you. If I don't see you on the Crypto Angles podcast on Sunday, then I'll see you in the next astrology video. So with that being said, Angel out. Bye.